All right, let's get set up for painting around the room. This is an example of a finished painting around the room paper. So 6 different techniques in 6 different areas. All we're doing today is we're going to be getting a Sharpie and drawing the lines with a ruler. So to get started, you're going to have a nice big blank piece of paper, and you need to do kind of a zigzag fold. Now it doesn't have to be exact, but I like to just do make sort of an S shape. Try to get it as even as possible, and once it's lined up pretty well, doesn't have to be perfect, you can do your fold. And that'll give us our 3 sections, okay? Now, for everything else, we can just use a ruler to make the lines. I'm going to start by, well, actually, if you want it pretty even, you can do a fold this way. So why don't I do that? Okay, so now it's a little more even. At this point, you could just use a ruler and a Sharpie and start drawing your lines. The first thing I'm going to do is go over the lines that I already folded. So I'm just going to be taking my Sharpie, drawing this line. The ruler doesn't go all the way down, so just scooch it over. Again, this is just a activity for us to practice our painting techniques, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Don't worry too much. Okay, once you have your 6 boxes, the easiest way I have found to do this is to use the thickness of my ruler to make a section at the top and a section at the bottom for a little bit of writing. That's where you're going to write the type of paint it is, and you're also going to write a couple little setup suggestions and also some of the qualities of the paint. So each section needs a little top area and a little bottom area. Okay. Once you've done this, you really just want to start sketching. Now I'm going to show you some examples. For your sketches, I have an example here. It's not completed yet, but you don't want to do any coloring in for your sketches. You want to leave some areas for you to paint. So I did some simple drawings here. You can draw the same thing over and over, just like you did for drawing around the room if you would like. Or you can have some different drawings, as long as you don't have lots of little details. Now make sure there's big spaces for you to paint, because imagine you're going to have to get a paintbrush in there to color in these areas. Now these aren't finished, but these are some nice examples of what you could draw. And again, feel free to do the same drawing over and over. As long as you have areas to draw different colors, I don't want you using the same color for an entire box. I want you to actually have something to paint, okay? For today, you can get started on just the drawing. Do not do any of the writing, because as you rotate, you're going to be writing and filling in the small spaces at the top and the bottom. All right, let's get started.